The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, it's time to wake up and start off your Sunday with another great week of New Jersey high school sports. Dylan Harper returns to the Don Bosco lineup just in time to give the Ironmen a win against arch-rival Bergen Catholic. The Manasquan girls end the 63-game short conference win streak of St. John Vianney. We'll show you the Warriors making their case as New Jersey's best public school team. On the ice, Hillsborough hosts a Hockey Fights Cancer Night with a special guest dropping the puck and one of the wildest games of the year between the host Raiders and Morris Knolls. Northern Highlands continues its late game heroics, this time on the road at Westfield. Plus, Steve Antonucci ends a 26-year run building a high school football power at Middletown South. We'll look back on an amazing career and the influence he continues to have with the Eagles. We're all pumped up that you're joining us for another show. Jersey Sports Zone TV starts now.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. Another tremendous week of New Jersey high school sports as we take you across the state to bring you all sorts of winter action. Let's get started up north. Don Bosco Prep continues to be the #1 ranked team in New Jersey. A great rivalry continues. James Mooney has that story.
I'm James Mooney in Ramsey for the latest chapter between Bergen Catholic and Don Bosco Prep. The Crusaders try to pick up their third straight win. Meanwhile, the Ironmen get a huge boost as Rutgers commit Dylan Harper returns to the lineup. Don Bosco comes out firing in this one. Brady Lachlan tries from the corner and hits for one of his 4 triples on the night. Don Bosco takes an early lead. Ironmen lead by 8 midway through the quarter. Lachlan dials one up from way downtown and drills another triple. The junior with 16 points in the contest. Don Bosco Prep leads 21-10 after 1. Second quarter, Crusaders trying to close the gap. Naeem Parrish pumps, and then he splashes a 3-ball. The junior with a team-high 13 points as Bergen makes it a 6-point game. Later in the quarter, Isaiah Brown fires and connects on the triple. The Howard commit with 11 points in this one. Don Bosco Prep leads 33-27 at the break. Third quarter, Bergen Catholic trails by 2. Jaden Brown finds Nehemiah Snell down low for the basket. The Crusaders cap off an 11-3 run to tie the game. The Ironmen look to respond. Dylan Harper pulls up and drains the elbow jumper. The Rutgers commit starting to heat up off the bench as we're tied at 38 after 3. Fourth quarter and Dylan Harper takes over. He attacks the lane and lays it in to push the Ironmen lead to 5 with under 3 minutes to go. On the next possession, Harper fades back and rattles one home. Dylan Harper with 12 of his game-high 21 points in the quarter as Don Bosco Prep continues to pull away. The Ironmen keep things rolling. Brown serves it up and Kaner Asprilla throws it down. The sophomore ends things with a bang as the Ironmen take round 1 with Bergen Catholic. 60-46 is your final. Don Bosco Prep improves to 9-2 on the season. Bergen Catholic falls to 7-3. We talked to Dylan Harper about his return to action after the game.
It felt great, just, rivalry game, big game, watched my brother play here a lot against them. So, just to be able to come here, last Bergen Bosco at home for regular season, felt good to get a win.
In Ramsey, I'm James Mooney, JerseySportsZone.com.
Neri Rodriguez coming to you from Manasquan for a classic Shore Conference girls basketball showdown as number 2 8-2 St. John Vianney taking on number 6 10-1 Manasquan. After two tightly contested quarters, Manasquan up 15-14 at halftime. St. John Vianney led after the first quarter, and they take a brief lead in the opening minute of the third courtesy of Stella Lockhart. She finished with a team-high 13 points, but not a great day on offense or on the boards for the Lancers. They were out-rebounded 34-25. Penn commit Katie Collins putting the Warriors up by 5 midway through. Bucknell commit Hope Masonis and Collins trade 3 shortly after to make it 30-22 in the closing 2 minutes. Masonis goes back for more as she drives baseline, Squan with a 32-25 lead after 3. Hope Masonis makes a case for Player of the Year the way she stole the show in this one. The senior with back-to-back threes in the fourth. No mercy. It's 39-34 with 3:03 left. SJV would get it down to a 2-point game in the closing minute, but Katie Collins, the runaway train, will seal the deal with this floater to put them ahead by 4, and nothing left to do but foul from there. 46-40 your final. Number 6 Manasquan, sending shockwaves throughout New Jersey, takes down number 2 St. John Vianney. The Warriors grabbed their first win over SJV since 2018 when they won the Tournament of Champions. Katie Collins finishing with 13 points and 11 rebounds for a double-double, while Hope Masonis drops 21, including 9 from beyond the arc to go along with 7 boards. Squan improving to 11-1 may have just solidified themselves as the top public team in the state. Number 2 St. John Vianney dropping to 8-3. It's their second loss to a New Jersey opponent this season and first to a Shore Conference team in 63 games. A tough day on offense for the Lancers, Julia Carpel with 10 points. We caught up with Manasquan following their thrilling victory.
Honestly, it feels really great. Our team, we worked so hard all season and, to win big games like this, and we're always going at each other in practice, for these big moments like beating a high-ranked team.
So far this season, we've just been really good with our energy, and Coach has told us to keep that up. We knew that we're a good team, and obviously they're a great team. They've been unbeatable, but we beat them tonight, and we worked hard for it.
Neri Rodriguez coming to you from Warrenenko Park for a top 20 matchup. Number 9 10-2 Northern Highlands taking on number 12 6-2 Westfield. Blue Devils own the first meeting this year 6-4. And it's Westfield striking first in the first. Jackson Chicola scores off a steal 4 minutes in. A bit later, Aiden Wilson finds Andrew Lisnock, who lights it up for another Blue Devil score with 6:20 remaining. After a Highlands score, Westfield leads 2-1 after the first. Third period, it's still 2-1, and Westfield skating a man down following a penalty. Just past the 4-minute mark, Brent Bestwick finds Jake Barada. Barada finds JT Gandera, and Gandera finds net for the tying score. But they weren't done. Final minute, it's looking like overtime. Wrong. Jake Barada back at it, hits Brent Bestwick. Bestwick game. Are you kidding me? Brent Bestwick helps Northern Highlands take a 3-2 lead as just over 30 seconds remain, and Warrenenko Park is stunned. There will be no OT as Northern Highlands hangs on for a 3-2 victory. The 9th-ranked Highlanders get revenge with 2 goals in the third from JT Gandera and Brent Bestwick. Each had a goal along with Jake Barada. Barada and Bestwick each had 2 assists. They're now 11-2 after a third straight dub and take on Ridgewood next. Here's Brent Bestwick after.
Yeah, it was a big win. They beat us earlier in the year, so just getting a little payback. It's a big statement win for us, but we just kept working. Like we knew we were going to win the game. We were the better team, and we just kept working.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, it's a special night on the ice. Hillsboro hosts Hockey Fights Cancer. We'll hear from former New Jersey Devils great Bruce Driver and a wild 19-goal game between the Raiders and Morris Knolls. You're watching Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health.
Kozlovsky, Mr. Kozlovsky. Sanchez, Miss Sanchez. Scarlett, Scarlett Knight.
RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers University Athletics are proud to partner together as we bring better health to all the communities we serve. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
JAG Physical Therapy. It's the athlete's choice for all ages to keep you in the game you love.
With over 140 locations throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York, JAG Physical Therapy is an in-network physical, occupational, and hand therapy provider.
Our experienced, caring physical therapists and athletic trainers are invested in your full recovery.
Get back the life you love at JAG Physical Therapy.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here. Welcome back to the show. We've had some exciting matchups on the hardwood this year. Now we transition to the ice to tell the story of a Hillsborough teenager battling cancer who was honored by his hometown and his favorite hockey team. Let's meet Charlie Chalmers. Pro Skate in Monmouth Junction playing host for Hockey Fights Cancer Night. New Jersey Devils legend Bruce Driver in the house as 13-year-old Hillsborough resident and brain cancer survivor Charlie Chalmers honored with a ceremonial puck drop before the 15th-ranked 7-2 Raiders take on 4-5-1 Morris Knolls. The event, hosted by the Devils and RWJ Barnabas Health, was anything but a typical exhibition game. Nolan Collison capping off the first period with his third goal puts Borough ahead 4-1 after one. But 4 power play goals, including 3 scores from UVA baseball commit Luke Dickerson, gave Morris Knolls a 6-5 lead after 2. 5 goals for him in this one. And the third period just as wild, with Borough storming back after going down 8-6. Yegor Sobolov with an improbable shot tied the game at 9 late to send it to overtime. But in OT, Jake McLeod already with 3 goals, saving his best for last. He goes coast to coast with just over 3 minutes to go. McLeod never had a doubt. Game. That led Knolls to a 10-9 victory with possibly the comeback of the year. Despite the loss, Charlie Chalmers, who was honored by his favorite team, the Devils, a few months back, was the star in this one and got the chance to hang out with an NHL great and Stanley Cup champion for a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, you know what? It's awesome. As a New Jersey Devil player, former player, it's great to be back here. You know, we're here today celebrating Hockey Fights Cancer game between Morris Knolls and Hillsborough. We celebrated him at our Hockey Fights Cancer night with the New Jersey Devils a couple months ago, and it's great. He's a Hillsborough resident. Talk a little bit about his favorite player, Jack Hughes. You know, hoping he's coming back soon. He had a chance to meet him and sign a one-day contract with the Devils back in October. So we're both hoping that Jack Hughes comes back really soon.
I think it's a great event for the young man. I mean, it's a production of our partnership with the Devils and RWJ Barnabas Health. Well, RWJ, obviously, with our mission vision of supporting youth sports, we support the Devils along with their youth hockey program and their Little Devils program. So we try to incorporate a lot of our ideals, especially for good health, starting with the young players at an early age and obviously carrying through to when they become young adults.
What was it like to have Bruce Driver out here and throw out the ceremonial first puck?
It felt like the Devils game all over again. Amazing.
So what does this mean that everybody came together to celebrate you?
I feel happy.
Reporting for Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Neri Rodriguez.
Time for another break. When we come back, Middletown South Steve Antonucci steps down after topping 200 wins, coaching multiple NFL players, and making the Swamp one of the toughest places to play in New Jersey. We'll look back on the 26-year career of the Eagles legend when Jersey Sports Zone TV continues.
This is our promise: to protect your heart in every way we can, to give you a better quality of life and more time with your loved ones, to be your most trusted source for innovative heart surgery and procedures, and to bring nationally renowned care to every heart in every community. At RWJ Barnabas Health, our hearts beat for you.
You don't need to miss any of the action in New Jersey high school sports. Follow Jersey Sports Zone right now on our various social media pages or on our YouTube channel. You can even download our app for free today, available in the Apple and Google Play app stores. Fresh content is posted every single day on JerseySportsZone.com. Don't miss any of the action as it comes from our cameras right to you.
We go into the JSZ archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. Former Mainland star Chase Petty earned an invite to spring training with the Cincinnati Reds. Back in 2021, Mike Frankel saw Petty toss an 18-strikeout no-hitter for the Mustangs.
The problem is the Bolts can't touch Petty. How about 3 more Ks for Chase in the 6th? He strikes out the side for the 3rd time in the game. Still no hits allowed. Give him 15 Ks. In fact, they're keeping track in right field, and they ran out of Ks. Petty keeps on collecting them, though. 2 more strikeouts to start the 7th means he's 1 out away from a no-hitter. Strike 3 swinging in the dirt. Campbell throws down to first to complete the out, and there it is, a no-hitter for Chase Petty.
Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 5 years.
This is the reason for everything we do. It's also why we were just ranked nationally by U.S. News & World Report in pediatric urology. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
On the same day when football legends Nick Saban and Pete Carroll stepped away from iconic coaching careers, it seemed fitting that Steve Antonucci made his exit as well. Middletown South became a blue blood football program in New Jersey thanks to 26 years of Antonucci leading the way.
Middletown South football is something unlike anything else. Like the tradition, it goes back for years. Standing on that hill, it's a feeling like no other. I get the chills every time running down that hill. Hearing Hell's Bells, it's something that you won't get anywhere else.
The Eagles were a dynasty in the early 2000s with 4 undefeated seasons and a 43-game win streak that ran from 2003 through 2006. Noshawn Moreno, who went on to his 6-year NFL career, is forever regarded as one of the state's all-time greats.
I can't lie. In high school, Steve Antonucci, man, he gets me too fired up. His pregame speeches are phenomenal. You know what I mean? Always got us ready to go out there and compete and go to work.
His 2015 team was his 5th undefeated season as Middletown South scored a dominant 35-7 win over Phillipsburg at MetLife Stadium, part of 6 total sectional titles. Hard-nosed defense and a stout offensive line combined with disciplined fundamental football players was the formula for 220 career wins. JSZ was there when he reached the 200-win mark in 2021 against Jackson Memorial.
I'm at a loss for words, I got to be honest with you. When I took this job, 24 years ago, I never expected to be in this situation, and it's a credit to a lot of great people. My family, number one, the administration here, and obviously, coaches and players. And we were just so blessed with just the opportunities that we've had here, and just being a part of this program it's second to none.
The final win in his Middletown South tenure came on Thanksgiving, where he led the Eagles to 22 wins over the last 24 years against crosstown rival Middletown North. While his Hall of Fame caliber coaching resume will be talked about for generations, his legacy in the sport goes even deeper than Friday nights in the fall. Antonucci was the leader and catalyst of starting girls flag football in the Shore Conference. He'll be on the sidelines this spring with the Middletown South girls.
On 3, War Eagle. 1, 2, 3.
War Eagle! Having one of the state's most respected football coaches leading the girls movement is a big reason that flag football is on the verge of becoming a varsity sport. Where do you think you see this going ultimately?
Hopefully to a sanctioned sport, and hopefully to state championships like they do in other states. I mean, that was the goal when we started this thing from day one.
Steve Antonucci preferred to be in the background during the biggest moments of his program's success. He's molded NFL players, including Philadelphia Eagles Pro Bowl long snapper Rick Lovato, and the list of college football products is a mile long. But more important than all the last-second wins and titles is 26 years of molding young men of character that carry well beyond the swamp.
That's just the Mid-South tradition. We never give up. Our year's motto is fight till you fight, you can't fight no more. We're always looking for a fight, and when someone smacks us in the mouth, we'll get right back up and fight back.
Oh, this is great. This is how you want it to end, right? There's no better way. Not much to say, but we're going to celebrate. It's going to be a good night.
Middletown is one of New Jersey's great football towns, thanks to Steve Antonucci, and everyone would agree that's worth celebrating. Reporting for Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Time for one more break. Some insane goals on the ice make their case for number one. We've got the top 10 plays of the week when Jersey Sports Zone heads for home.
This is the reason for everything we do. It's also why we received national recognition in pediatric orthopedics. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy. Together.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
When it comes to pediatric care, only the best will do. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy. Together.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here with the Recruiting Roundup. The boys basketball season has already given us some great highlights in 2024. Today's profiled athlete is a guard hailing from Hudson Catholic who is committed to Auburn, and he's on pace for a spectacular senior season mixtape. Let's get to know Tahab Pettiford. 6'1" combo guard Tahab Pettiford has been just the latest high-talent athlete to come out of Hudson Catholic's boys basketball program. After missing most of his junior year due to injury, Pettiford has quickly made up for it during his senior campaign, leading Hudson to a 9-4 record with just one loss to New Jersey opponents, while scoring just under 300 points so far in 13 games. He's on pace to eclipse 1,000 career points and also has 43 rebounds and 49 assists. With a host of Power 5 offers, Tahab Pettiford is signed to take his talents to the next level in the SEC for Auburn.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm James Mooney. It's the part of the show that everybody waits for. We count down the best from the hardwood, the ice, and the wrestling mats. Here it is, the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 Plays of the Week.
Number 10.
Later in the first, Ethan Richardson threads the needle. Gosselin's in on a breakaway. He goes to the backhand and scores. Second goal of the first period for Patrick Gosselin. Richardson's pass was perfect, and Gosselin shows his quickness on the stick work that allowed him to finish for a beauty. At the end of one, Cranford with a 2-1 lead.
Number 9.
After a win at 120, here's Bobby Duffy at 126, trailing Attila Vigilante 2-1 in the second before he turns the tide of this match. Duffy with the push. He's got the cradle. Bobby Duffy with a pin. We're tied up at 18. That was an electrifying move.
Number 8.
Well, as the seconds begin to tick down, it was a great effort from Hillsborough. Hold up. Yegor Sobolov not ready to go home just yet. Sobolov with 7 seconds to go sinks it. Yegor Sobolov with an improbable shot ties the game at 9, and we will head to overtime.
Number 7.
Just 52 seconds later, Phil Birmingham gets a clean look at the net, and from the bottom of the circle, it's snipe time! Birmingham with a deadly shot! We've got to slow this one down to appreciate the beauty of this laser. Birmingham goes blocker high for his 4th goal of the year. Back-to-back goals in under a minute by CBA, the Colts with a 2-0 lead at the end of one.
Number 6.
RBR looking for more. The long outlet pass ahead to Braden Kirkpatrick. Here comes Luke Cruz with a vicious swat to deny the layup. Woo! Take another look at this rejection. Luke Cruz with the great hustle, and he is an eraser.
Number 5.
Following a turnover, Jake McLeod already on a tear, going to take his chances going coast to coast, and he never had a doubt. McLeod game. Jake McLeod, golden in overtime, wins it for Morris Knowles. 10-9 your final. The Golden Eagles, with possibly the comeback of the year, improved to 5-5-1.
Number 4.
Game on the line in a high-profile spot. Morris Catholic turns to Mia Paldo. The high scoop drops in. Mia Paldo is clutch. 13 points. She had back-to-back baskets. With the game on the line, the Crusaders lead 47-46.
Number 3.
But they weren't done. Final minute, it's looking like overtime. Wrong. Jake Barada back at it, hits Brent Bestwick. Bestwick game. Are you kidding me? Brent Bestwick helps Northern Highlands take a 3-2 lead as just over 30 seconds remain, and Warrenango Park is stunned. There will be no OT as Northern Highlands hangs on for a 3-2 victory.
Number 2.
Tied at 49, Malcolm Jackson for the win. We've got a buzzer beater. Malcolm Jackson with the three-pointer gives Dayton a 52-49 win over Governor Livingston. Jackson finishes the game with 11 points. He's the hero in Springfield.
And the number 1 play of the week.
Middle Township looking for an exclamation point against St. Augustine. And Jameer McNeil delivers with a poster. Oh my goodness, what a jam from the junior. The Panthers grab a statement win in the Cape Atlantic League.
In addition to all of those great plays, we honor the top performances across the state in basketball. You can log on to jerseysportzone.com right now and cast your vote for our game balls for both boys and girls basketball. And we'll be back here next week with more great highlights and features telling the best of New Jersey high school sports. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on WLNY with more New Jersey high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
Kozlowski, Mr. Kozlowski. Sanchez, Miss Sanchez. Parati, Mr. Parati. Mr. Parati.
RWJ Barnabas Health and Seton Hall University Athletics are proud to partner together as we bring better health to all the communities we serve. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.